Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to episode 10 of Stronger Together, my FM21 Let's Play series with the mighty Tame Valley FC. As always, thanks for joining me. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and if you really want to help me out, you can always become a patron. We're about halfway through the season, got stuff I want to share with you. I can't wait to show you what we've been up to. It's not been perfect, but it's been a lot of fun. It was tons of fun to play. And there's a few little things I want to share with you and look at. I had to cut out the last episode. I had to run for about 50 minutes. And nobody wants that, do they? You don't, do you? No. Anyway, let's begin. The first bit I want to talk about is this. Now, as a United fan, this is cool. This is the game for you. I've seen United buying before. I've seen loads of teams buying before, Liverpool and so on. But I don't think I've ever seen this. Bought him for 225 million. And I mean, it's gone up, obviously, from his 159 million when he left Monaco to Paris. And he's done well. The top of the league, but 225 million pounds on a player. I hope the world don't go that crazy. I wanted to share with you how our rivals are doing. Now they're of course a league behind us now, so I really want to come up. And they've lost 3 big players, my 2 sons and Jamie FMKits, all left to play in the Football League at different levels, which we'll have a look at also. But the second, which is good, I just 8 points off the top, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with them. But I don't want the gap to get too big. I was hoping they'd come with us. So Denton Town and Kyle Lord, the manager, they need to pull the finger out. Jackson, my youngest son, he's playing for Stockport in League 2. They're about 18th in the league, but he's playing football in the Football League. Just makes me proud. The best bit is my oldest, Fletcher. Now he joined Brentford, who were in the Championship, but they got promoted that year, which is pretty cool. So he's actually playing Premier League football. He's made 10 starts, 9 sub appearances, scored 6 goals. He actually won Young Player of the Month recently. Could not be prouder. Now some people have asked why my 2 sons are Scottish. My granddad was Scottish. My family name Graham's Scottish. It's a big part of my life, and I just felt they might have more of a chance maybe if they do make it of playing for Scotland. It'd be cooler. Now my coaching team is nearly, and I'm saying nearly perfect. It was actually perfect, but some other teams must have brought some guys in. So we have actually dropped a bit in our goalkeeper handling and our sports science. But it's not an issue. I've expanded the coaching team. We've got some new physios in, which is great because we do have quite a few injuries. So hopefully that'll help. But the coaching team's looking good. So I thought we'd actually have a look at some of the staff. The regen staff, and then one in particular. So we have Limo, who is an absolute legend. Most of you may know him from his Twitch channel. He is an actual mental health nurse, and hopefully soon, the legend himself will do a Sky Sports interview on the series. John Ellis is another regen, although John, I'm a bit disappointed in you. I won't go into detail, I'm just a bit sad, I'll be honest. Tony Goff though, I think he must be my main man really, because when it comes to coach reports, I get a lot of reports from Tony Goff. I see his lovely face and his hair and his beard a lot. Of course, don't forget my wife. I did use my wife's real face on Denton Villa, but I'm going down the computer faces on this. She's blonde, so it sort of matches her. But yeah, I can't sack the wife, can I? Can I? I needed one more coach when I was doing the database, and I'd read an article that morning about someone who had died, and I didn't know he'd died 3 years earlier. He's in one of my favourite movie scenes. I think one of the best movie scenes ever made, in one of the best films ever made. So if you know who this character is, who he is, you're a legend. Let me know in the comments. Of course, quick look at Salmon FM. I always say go and check his channel out. Absolute legend. He's done a bit of youth work, but mainly he's just winning championships. Back-to-back championships with my under-18s. And then lastly, just a quick look at my director of football. It is Kane Parker, legend of the channel, legendary subscriber, legendary patron. Good bloke. He's the manager under 23s, but I think at some point, if we get into the Football League, I'll be restructuring all that. We'll be getting some proper staff for everyone, coaches and managers probably. And talking to managers, let's look at myself. I was well happy with this. because I've never done it. I've done it once for United and never looked on an older game. I don't know if this is a new feature. Maybe you can tell me. But on my milestones, it actually says guided Tame Valley to an unbeaten season. How good's that? Buzzing. I'm also doing my coaching A license for me B. So I'm not far off here, am I? Is it Pro next? It seems a lot quicker, so I think they maybe listen to people. It's quite boring, but I am flying through these. Some people say they can't do it, they're not doing it for them, but my board are, I just keep pecking their head. And the quicker we can get through it, the better. Check my attributes. I'm getting a bit better at coaching. A little bit. But I'm not bothered about that. I like putting a coaching team into place. My mentals have got well better. My discipline, I don't take no shit. My management and motivating's got better. I like my determination to go up. Everything else, I'm not asked about knowledge. Leave that for the scouts. So yeah, I'm buzzing. Coming along nicely. While we're on the team, the dynamics has changed, especially the triangle of love. I didn't have any team leaders. Even when Joe Page was captain, I had no team leaders. This is the first season I've got some. And Kane and Dunster, who are the captains, they're on it, but so's Davil and Motion. Let's have a look. I haven't done this yet. If you click on, everybody supports me apart from young McCormick. Why? What's up with you? I'm giving you pure games, mate. So that's nice. What also is nice is this. Has it changed? It has changed. Oh, that's interesting. It was one group for a long time. Now I thought when I first saw that then, have this split up. Joe Page's group have split from the rest. But Brian Kane's in Joe Page's group. Interesting. Now these are all the games I've played. Might look at a few slightly. I don't want to go into it. And what I'll try and get through is quick. It's very late. I am struggling to film at the minute with work and the kids. It is hard to put out a video every other day, and I've got so many videos I need to make for different series. I've got something very different coming to the channel, which hopefully you're going to watch. Just keep your eyes out. It's not all about Tame Valley, but it's been alright. It's been alright. You can see where we are in the league at the top. We'll have a look at that in a minute. FA Trophy 3rd round, we beat Kettering 3-1. I did give guys a game. Look at that. I had to rotate. Rich Holt, 91st minute goal. FA Cup 2nd round, we drew with Dorking. We did eventually beat Dorking 3-0, a part of the big guns for the replay. And then we looked out. We looked out in the 3rd round. Let's not lie, Hendon, we should be beating. About 2 divisions below us. A B teamed it and they didn't let me down. Lead Masters, Rich Holt. You're wondering why they're both on. Rich Holt's played a few games on the left wing for me. And he scored an incredible goal. I might try and find it for you. I know we've dropped points, but this league's more challenging. We're very good in it, but we can get beat. Like we got beat off Port Vale 1-0, which I was surprised by because I didn't think we would. They weren't very good. And then we have dropped points, a lot of points. Kings Lynn, Maidenhead, and then we've drawn our last 2 games going into today's game against Oldham Athletic. And I love Oldham. If you watch my channel for years, you'll know why. Briefly, my mum was a casualty nurse at Oldham Royal. It's right next door to Boundary Park. And we used to have to drive her to work. It was like an adventure. And some days my dad would tie it in, if he could, with the football game. We have to hang around a bit sometimes, but I went to a lot of games at Oldham as a kid. Just before they got in the Premier League, so I was little. And I'm old. I've got great memories of being with my dad watching a football at Oldham, because it was cheap. He was a cheap ass. He didn't want to take me Old Trafford. It was easier at Oldham. Sometimes he even snuck me in under the turnstile and didn't pay for me. Okay, so it was in the Dorking replay, FA Cup replay, that we won 3-0. And I said I put the big guns out, but I made some changes. Now, Masters picks it up here, threads it through to Josh Graham. He gives it over to Holt, who's playing as a left winger. Look at that. For cheeky. I had to share that. So let's look at the league table first. And we are currently 4th. And of course, we're playing Oldham today. Oldham have been high up. They've dropped down a bit. Bromley is still 2nd. They're the team we beat. Well, actually, they're joint top. We're only 4 points off the top. Loads to play for. Playoff dramas, as one of you said, you're looking forward to, would be fun. It is entertaining. Brian Kane, very good striker, but he's not leaps and bounds above a few other strikers in the league. He's still the best. But we're not this goal machine like we have been in the past. I mean, we're 7th, I think, with 38. I mean, Bromley, I didn't think they were anything special when we played them. I genuinely didn't. But they must be against everyone else. And defensively, we're great. We're still very, very good. Back 4 so solid. The main back 4. I mean, the lads who've stepped in have done great jobs. There's been a lot of chopping and changing, to be fair. You might notice that maybe when you look at the squad, that I ain't just stuck with the same 11, but Southend are looking very good, aren't they? And you may have noticed if you looked at the fixtures that we've got Southend in the FA Cup. So we're going to be playing them in the league. They're very good in the league. But can we get past them in the cup? I mean, this is crazy. We've had a good run the first year, didn't we? Last year was knocked out in the 3rd round by Crewe, who we beat in the 1st round. This year, the first year, it was easy teams all the way to something like the 5th. Was it, I think? 6th? against Liverpool and we got annihilated. So, you know, we've got a good chance of beating these. So let's look at the squad and we'll have a look at a few different things. I've arranged a average rating for now. You can see Kane, Unflushable, Greenshields and Smith are all doing the business. All of them are very, very good. Accrington Fleetwood want Kane. Oxford want the Unflushable. Shrewsbury Salford want Greenshields. Huddersfield, Stockport and Burton want Martin Smith. I mean, McCormick, he's wanted. Wow. Dunster, Gareth Walsh, who wants Dunster? Huddersfield and Stockport. Josh Graham's unhappy. He's been injured forever. He's starting to come back in the team. I've started playing him. Stop whinging, Josh. But hopefully, I think if we can do well and go up this year, a lot of them teams won't be much better than us, so maybe they'll all piss off. But if we have a look at the assists as well, as you can see, the Unflushable Willie Grieg, the left back, has been doing well good for me. Really, really good. That's what I mean. He's played 10. Martin still played 19, so people are getting games. Sort out by appearances. These are the guys who have played the most, of course. A lot of these are my first teamers. Walshy and McCormick are regens who've come through the academy. CP's had a few. He struggles with fitness, but I love him. But you can see a lot of guys are getting games here. Rodriguez, Berwick, Grieg, Dicker's getting 8 games. Dougie Black was getting loads of games till he got his injury. He's only out for a day. What's he out with? A cold. Dougie, you're Scottish. Dougie, you walk around in the snow with your shorts on. What are you talking about? He's out for 5 weeks. He's Scott. He was doing alright for me last year, but he's struggling. Dave, 7 games. So, you know, people are getting games. Declan Bolton, Tom Sly I've brought back. I've also brought back Jack Kelly because they came to me. I think they came to me saying they're not happy with the loan deals, not playing enough. So I just brought him home. And at the time I needed a left winger for injury. So Sly's played a game and then he got injured. It does your head in a little bit. So I'm trying to give guys games. Rich Holt is down there, but if you notice, he's played 12 substitute appearances and scored 5 goals. His form's on the up. The last thing I want to share with you is just the squad value, the player values. And Declan Bolton is actually my highest valued goalkeeper. I don't know if this is right. No offence. Because where's Brian Kane? Brian Kane's down here. He's got Tom Sly up here, Dave. No offence, but we've got some top players down here. It's a bit wonky, innit? Finances though have improved. I'm happy. Obviously we were in the red at the start of the season, paid out a lot of contracts, did the facilities. We're not doing any facilities at the minute, everything's just as it is. Just trying to accumulate that money again, and maybe I'll start pecking them in the summer, hopefully. Welcome to Block Sages Park in Duckyfield, and these are the team sheets. I've had to make a few changes due to fitness. Davil Motion, best players we've got. One of my best midfielders just is not fit, so he's not even made the bench, so sorry Davil, you're not in this one. But we've got Big Dave on the bench. Rodriguez is going to start instead of him. My assistant wanted McCormick on the left. He didn't want Joe Page playing. He didn't want Martin Smith playing. So yeah, I don't know why, but it's what it is. So we kick off. Big game here. Do love Oldham, but would like to beat him. Yeah, I used to stand in the stands with me. It was when there was a cage around it. That's how long ago it was. My dad used to let me sit with my feet through the bars. Crazy. They had a plastic pitch and we used to sing "Ooh, Roger Palmer, ooh, Roger Palmer." Andy Ritchie was up front. Yeah, good times. I can't really remember the football. I just remember being with my dad. Good memories, you know, as a little kid. Here come Oldham. Now, talking of teams that used to be in the Premier League, like Oldham, they were a founding father of the Premier League. I'm starting to rebuild very soon with the mighty Wigan Athletic. Now, it was a toss-up between Wigan and Portsmouth. Portsmouth have got a new owner. They were second favourites to win the league. And I looked at Wigan, favourites to go down in administration on the game. In real life, they have just had their takeover collapse. Perfect for a rebuild. FA Cup winners. And I think that's why some people were like, is it Wigan or Portsmouth? Because both teams have won the FA Cup. But Wigan won the best FA Cup of all time. After all United's FA Cup victories, my favourite FA Cup final was Wigan City. Because I just thought Wigan were going to get annihilated and they beat Man City. They've had some right shit days at work, you know, on the buses. It's quiet and everyone's supposed to be in lockdown. So we're just doing key workers and the odd person and all that. All biddies going shopping. But you just think it'd be easy. And it's not. I got abuse this morning of a guy He kept conning me. He said, you know, he wanted to go a certain distance. I got there and I went, yeah, mate. And he went, no, it's a bit further. A bit further. So I made him pay more money. He starts kicking off with me. I had a guy on his bike. He said, I went round him, perfectly left him loads of space, but because I didn't leave him enough of a gap in between, most people just sit behind you and wait on the bike. He's got off his bike, come round, smashing me window in, trying to smash me window in, giving me loads of abuse. It's like that. Well, with 5 minutes to go in the first half, it's not the most exciting game. Let's be honest, I've switched it to very attacking already. I've just demanded more. Yawnsville. Absolute snooze fest. You pick them, but you can't guarantee what kind of game it is. Apparently, we've had 12 shots. I think I've only seen one. So, I told them I'm not happy. Everyone's motivated. The usual boring stuff. There's a lot of boring stuff on Football Manager. I don't know why it don't bore me. I'm moaning about it, but I still play it all the time. I love it. And yeah, I had a pissed up Irish guy. Wouldn't show me a pass because he didn't have one. Starts punching the screen as well. I'm like, this is all on a Sunday. Sunday. In lockdown. Yeah, loads of fun, my job. Can be loads of fun. Anyway, here's Oliver for Oldham. I'm not liking this. We're not playing very well. Maybe Lee had a point. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can hang on. Don't concede. And I'll be making some changes. This team needs a shake-up. A major shake-up. I ain't got Lee Masters. He's got a knock. But Rich Holt's been coming on. He's like the new super sub out of nowhere. Playing him on the left wing, coming on scoring. Playing for 5 minutes, coming on scoring. Can't knock him, really. I can knock this team at the minute. We're playing like dicks. Well done, Lee. Well done, Lee. Yeah, I've got so many videos what I make. I'm just struggling for time. I really wish I could pump out more content for you. This is just easy for me to make. I do want to do my rebuild of Wigan. And I'd love to do a mini series with another team, but won't say who. I've got a story video I'm trying to put together. It's hard. I've made a load of changes. Adam Berry's come on. CP's off for McCormick. And Rich Holt is replacing Brian Kane. Can he prove to you what a little super sub he's been for me recently? Wait and see. Maybe we're going to get beat again. It's a tough league, you know. We've lost that absolute dominance, which is great. It's great to do it once, but I wouldn't want to do it every year. You get bored. I'd be bored watching it. I'd be bored playing it. I do like a challenge, and I can't lie. The thoughts of making a playoff special does excite me. For you guys who watch everything and have watched it this far, there's, you know, the views a drop on this, but you guys are legends. And to thank you, got a little competition at the end of the episode, so stay tuned. Here's Rich Holt, is Sel McCormick. The substitutes combine. Let's play some good football. Oh, McCormack, pick that up. Well done, kid. He is some player. He's going to be an absolute force. Vision pass to the man himself, unflushable, but he lets the team down there. Could have threaded that through to Rich Holt, mate. Threaded it. Can we win it back? We've lost that bit of desire. Get charging down. Close them down. This is an Oldham attack, this. This is when you think, shit, I should have maybe switched from very attacking. But 3 points, it'd be fantastic. Against a very good team. This is a team, you've got to remember, has only just come down. So they've got a lot of league players still, I'm guessing. Then they got relegated last year. We're hanging on here. We're not hanging on here. Fair play. What a thunderbolt. Lee Greenshields couldn't get anywhere near it, and he's angry. He's angry, is Lee. This would be an absolute collapse. Well done, Sebastian Back. Didn't win the ball completely, but at least broke it up a bit, and then you broke it up with your face. I love it. Right, come on. One last charge. We've got 2 minutes left. Joe Page trying to long ball it. We're not keeping this ball, though. We've lost our rhythm. It's Davil Motion. When you've got the Frenchman in the middle of the park, just, you know, dictating play, like Bruno Fernandes. We're a different team, but, yeah, he just wasn't fit. He wasn't fit. Right, come on. Unflushable. He's long balled it to Rich Holt. Could this be Richie's moment? It is. His 6th goal of the season. The super sub cartwheels and strikes again. I'll take that, Rich Holt. I love you. Set a goal up, scored. It's good to see a what you call a third string player come on and start playing and start doing playing good football and being part of the team. And it's taken us to third. Happy days. Brian Kane, got to watch your back, mate. Might be Rich Holt's shirt on that wall next year. Can't believe it. Brilliant. So yeah, we're only 4 points off the top, but we're in it, we're in it, we're in it, and I think we could do well here. What are we there? 11 points, safe in the playoffs. I've got a little gift for 2 of you. Just 2 of you. I'm giving away 2 shirts. So, you want to win a Tame Valley FC shirt? It might be a ball ache for you to enter. Try and make it a bit of an arse ache, really. So, not many people do. You know, and you've got more chance of winning it then, haven't you? Right, my email's down below in the description. Title that email Tame Valley Shirt Giveaway. It's got to be that. Tame Valley Shirt Giveaway. You've got to tell me, been 10 episodes now, what team hat have I been wearing in each episode? Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What teams are they that I've been wearing? You got to write 1 to 10. Tell me all the teams. If you get them all right, you enter in a competition, and I'll tell you the winners in the next episode. I think the sizes go from small to XXX, so you're well in there, boys and girls, if you want to enter. So good luck. Thank you for watching. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Stick with the series. Look out for all my new stuff, because it will come out eventually when I've got the time. I'm off to bed. I'm shattered. I hope you're okay and safe. I love you. I can't stop talking. Bye bye.